Do you know, for all of us, the day comes when we go to meet the Lord and we have to give an account for our life. Every one of us is going to stand before God. And between now and then, you don't know how long you've got. We feel like we've got forever, but we don't. Hi, my name's Andrew. This is Faith Boost, and I found some ancient secrets that still work in the modern world. We've been looking at Noah, and I want to highlight, I think, one of the scariest verses in the Bible, and certainly the scariest part of Noah's life. The Bible says in chapter 7 of Genesis, in verse 16, that those that entered the ark, male and female, of all flesh, they went into the ark as God had commanded him, Noah. In other words, God said to Noah one day, okay, Noah, it's time. I want you to climb inside that ark, get inside the boat. And the Bible says God sent all the animals inside the ark as well. And people say, oh, how do you get all the animals in the boat? It was supernatural. You know, God is supernatural. Just remember that. He's not like you and me. And he just told the animals, get in the boat, and they listened. Animals know there's a God. They know who God is. So all the animals come in. The people are in the boat. They're sitting there. They're strapped in. Nothing's happening. And in that moment, I think Noah and his family, especially his sons, and respect to his sons, Noah's sons could have said, Dad, you're an idiot. No one else is building the boat. You're the only one building the boat. It's never rained before. This is crazy, Dad. What are you doing, Dad? They could have all just talked amongst themselves and said, you know what, Dad has lost the plot. Let's get out of here. Let's go and live somewhere else. Let's get away from this old crazy guy. He's losing it, But to their credit, the sons listened to Noah as he told them what God had said, and they all got in the boat together. And I reckon people were laughing at them. I think people saw them getting in the boat. They saw all the animals going in the boat. It had never rained before. And they knew what Noah had told them. Noah had told them for years, 120 years. He'd said, it's going to rain, it's going to rain, it's going to rain. The world had never seen rain before. The Bible says a mist would come up from the earth and water the earth. That was the way God designed the earth before the flood. And stuff just grew. It was like living in a greenhouse, And Noah's warning people about rain. It sounds like today, doesn't it? Because many Christians are warning people that Jesus is coming back again. And just because he's never come back again before, just because he's never parted the heavens before and come down with a shout of the archangel and the trumpet of God blasting, just because it's never happened before, people say, oh, that's dumb, or that's crazy, that's not going to happen. Why? Because you've never seen it before. But there's lots of things in this world that have never been seen before, but then they're seen, and everyone's like, oh, wow. Imagine telling a guy in ancient Rome, like a soldier, a centurion, he's got his sword, he's got his spear, he's got his armor, he's got the latest, greatest technology, military technology the world's ever seen. Imagine telling that guy, oh, you know what, I've got this plane and I've got this bomb in it and I can fly over a city, I can drop a bomb on a city called Nagasaki or Hiroshima in around 1945. Oh, I'm going to kill about 100,000 people in about a minute. The Roman guy would be like, yeah, as if, mate. For me to kill 100,000 with this sword, it's going to take me a long time, maybe a lifetime, and maybe they'll never even get to it. Just because something's never been seen before doesn't mean it's not going to happen. In Noah's day, it had never rained before. He tried to warn the world. Everyone thought he was an idiot. He got in the boat. Today, people are warning everyone, Jesus is coming back again. People think it's a joke. They think it's crazy because it's never happened before. I'm here today to tell you, Jesus said it's going to happen. He's coming back again. But the terrifying thing about this verse is this. The Bible says after they got in the boat, the Lord shut them in. In other words, God closed the door. And all those people outside, they'd missed their chance. They'd missed their time. And you know what? When the rain started falling, when the flood started forming and the waters lifted up the ark, people would have been banging on that ark. Noah, 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 let me in, let me in, let me in. God, Noah, Noah, I believe now, Noah, I believe now, Noah. But you know what? It was too late. It was too late. And like I said in an earlier podcast, God said, my spirit won't strive with man forever. Today is a day of salvation. Now is the time. We got to tell people about Jesus. We got to warn people that the time is coming. We got to help people know him. Maybe you've heard the gospel and you never received him. You need to receive him today because God eventually is going to close that door and we only have a set time when we can respond to him. And today is the day of salvation for you, your friends, and your family. Enter the ark. before he comes back again.